Welcome back to the African Girl Story. Make I use this medium greet una on the African way. How on a day? Today's story will be on do not bring down your standards. I mean, do not for any reason reduce your standard. If they cannot meet you where you are, you don't try to help others by bringing down your standard so that they can meet up or match up with you. Don't do that. If they really want to stay around you, which is a great privilege, then let them grow up to your own standard. Never you bring down your standard for anyone, not even yourself. When you're not bringing down your standards for yourself, meaning you're ready to grow at every given time. So today's story will be on don't bring down your standard. In 2014, I was carrying a laptop bag as if I'm a man. From my upbringing till now, I've always been a corporate person. I'm a female kind of person. I've never been a tomboy before. Now you cannot imagine how somebody will wear a top with a skirt, with a tiny belt at the middle, with heels. You now hang a school bag because you need to carry that laptop. I was going to a particular office. From April, I went to that office till August, almost every day with a school bag, just because of the laptop. First, I work on the project on my own in the house. Then when I get there, we'll do the editing together so that there will be no fault or anything that will make them reject it. That was why I've been going there for months. When it got to August, which is the main time where one or two things are supposed to be happening in that particular organization, they didn't even know I was coming. I carried my laptop and my bag as usual, only for me to get to the door without them knowing that I was coming. The director, the DD, and one of the guys that are like one of the directors, three of them, were having a meeting about me. They didn't know I would come because the time I usually come between 11 and 12 has passed. I came around 2 p.m. that day with the mindset of, we're already done, let me just do this final one, then I will now package the proposal and bring the hard copy for them. When I got there, I knocked because of how engrossed they were gossiping or talking about me. Plot me! They didn't even hear the knock till I opened the door. Before I even opened the door, I waited for a while. One said, I cannot even finger her. Secondly, the other one said, no, when you're going for an auction, is even just a full 360 hug, she will never. Then the other one said, do you know how long I've been inviting her for dinner? At least let's start somewhere. She never ready now. When she's ready, then we will know. Because if she's not ready to bend, we too will let go. For something that I'm only just a tool to help others, it will not be at my own disadvantage. Get out with your contract. Get out with your business. Get out with your opportunity. That your position, you may not even have the opportunity or privilege very soon. Go and look at all the people that have done this nonsense to people if they lasted in their position. The position is not meant for you alone. It's meant for people with great ideas. Because it's opportunity and great ideas coupled with money that make the world move further. So don't think the position is just for you. Me, myself, and I. You and yourself will be pushed out from that position very soon if you don't really learn from this thing I'm saying. So finally, I opened the door. They were shocked. They tried to cover up. Who cares? I just showed them and they said, okay, I should just give them like 5-10 minutes. I waited outside and one of them that used to do the editing with me now came out and we went to his own office. He could not really look at my face. He just said, I think everything is fine. No, it's good to go. Just print the hard copy. I said, okay, no problem. I will do that. So I left. I came back after 2 or 3 days to submit the hard copy. They didn't even just wait for me to go. Before I stepped out, they called their secretary as if they want to give him to keep where they keep other documents, only for the guy to come and squeezed the proposal and put in his waste bin. I left with tears coming out from my eyes. I said, if this is the only way I'll get the opportunity, then I don't even need it. I left. I never came back. I never knew that after I left, that particular director was transferred from a big organization where his salary is like one naira compared to what they get as directors, was sent to where his salary was not even up to 1 million naira. Where no deal is coming, you're fueling your car with your salary, you're feeding your family with your salary, you're doing everything with your salary, no medicals, no anything. Meanwhile, in the other organization, you have medical. The medical I'm talking about is not Nigerian medicals. Washington, D.C. kind of medicals. USA. Abroad. That's what we're talking about. The difference between the both organizations is like someone staying in the US and someone that is staying in one village in Nigeria. To cut this long story short, I left and never turned back. And they transferred this director to that kind of place to replace another director there. It's as if his world collapsed. It's as if he's starting life from the beginning, from square one. So one of the days he called and was like, how have you been? I was like, I'm good, I'm fine. He said, okay, that he's doing a small welcome back party. I said, welcome back party, where did you go to? What happened? You travel out or? He said no, that they transferred him to another place, and with prayers and everything, trying to settle with everybody, by the grace of God, they've brought him back. So he's trying to bring just 1 or 2. It's not really a party, just maybe a few persons to thank God for what he has done for him. And he feels I should be part of it. I said, okay, I'm in town, I'll be there. When I got there, I'm saying directors are there, deputy directors are there. I am the youngest when it comes to age, and also I'm a female among men. And he told me to cut the cake for everybody with a statement of, it's not good to undo certain people. That I can remember vividly that it was after we did that to her that this AYZ happened. But I'm glad she's here today, so we are making peace. And let her help us to cut the cake. I said love is the greatest. So let's spell LOVE and cut the cake and let God be glorified. And I did it. They cut my own cake, gave me my own wine. I don't eat outside, so I left. But after that day, without me knowing about certain deals, he was calling. And we were working as two people that want to benefit for ourselves and for humanity without strings attached. Don't reduce your standard for anyone, because it is even when you reduce it that they will not even give it to you. They won't give it to you. I'm telling you, mark my word. If they let them promise you heaven and earth. Keep your standards. If they want to match up with you, then let them grow to your standard. Don't reduce yourself for anyone just to make them feel okay. I have to bring down my level now, my standard, because if I go this way, we cannot really blend. They can't match up with me. Let them not match up. They're not ready. Let them grow to your standard. Never you reduce for anyone. That is the gospel truth. So this is where we're wrapping it up on the African girl story, where not reducing my standards actually gave me greater opportunities. You need the respect. You need the value. You need the standard. You also need your dignity. You need your essence. You need your protection. These are more of the things you need. Don't joke with this message. Never you reduce your standard for anyone. Let them grow. You don't reduce. Feel free to share your story. I can be of help. Knowledge applied becomes wisdom. My helping you is to help those that are ready to be helped. It's not for everyone. I'm not people's pleaser. If I tell you and you don't want, who cares? So if you know you're ready, you're serious with your life. I'm serious with my life. So only serious-minded people can really match me. I don't get that time to waste. So if you know you really want to change or you need the help, then bring your situation. I bet you to change for your highest good. But that is when you are ready to apply that knowledge so that it becomes wisdom with fruitful results. The African Girl Story is every Tuesday and Thursday, so look out for it. I remain Belema, a fierce mama, the African girl with the divine ultimate mandate.